Today we will discuss the distributive property. We use the distributive property to simplify algebraic expressions. One of the first recorded discoveries of this idea comes from a man named Euclid. Euclid was a Greek mathematician who lived around 300 BC. His mathematics focused on the relationships and properties of shapes. This study is now called geometry, and Euclid is known as the father of geometry. Here's what Euclid wrote.
If there are two straight lines, and one of them is cut into any number of segments whatever, then the rectangle contained by the two straight lines equals the sum of the rectangles contained by the uncut straight line in each of the segments.
Well, that's as clear as mud. So let's break this down. Essentially, the area of these two boxes put together would be the same as the area of the larger box. Algebraically, we would express this using the equation A times the quantity of B plus C is equal to A times B plus A times C. A is the length of the first line. B plus C is the length of the second line. So the first box had an area of A times the quantity of B plus C, and the other two boxes have areas of AB and AC. This property tells us that they are the same. Distribution is a word meaning to deliver or pass out. If I distributed candy to the class, I would hand out candy to every single student. If I want to distribute multiplication by 2, then what that means is I'm going to have to multiply everything inside those parentheses by 2. Every single number or term inside the parentheses will receive a multiplication by 2. For example, 2 times the quantity of x plus 3. We need to distribute the 2 to the x, and we need to distribute the 2 to the 3. Okay? In 3 times the quantity of x minus 4, 3 times the x, 3 times the negative 4. Here's another one. Negative quantity of 2x minus 5. Now wait, it seems like we're missing something. There is a negative, but no number to multiply by. Never mind, it looks like something's there. It's the invisible coefficient 1. I get it. So when there's not a number there to distribute, just remember that 1, the invisible coefficient, is always there, hiding, just like a ghost. Anyways, we can now distribute multiplication by negative 1. So negative 1 times 2x is negative 2x, and negative 1 times, we got a minus 5 there, so I'm going to count it as a negative 5. Negative 1 times negative 5 is positive 5. The distributive property can work both ways. In other words, we can take out the number or variable that is being multiplied by in each term. In this expression, both terms are being multiplied by x. So x becomes the factor, and 7 and 4 remain in the parentheses. We can now add 7 and 4 to get 11. We now have 11x. Distributive property is one of the reasons that combining like terms works.